In the quiet suburbs of Manchester, England, the name Jennifer Gledhill is one that still echoes with sorrow and fear. Jennifer was just 28 years old, a woman described as kind, intelligent, and deeply passionate about her work and education. She lived a modest life, close to her family, and was the type of person everyone believed had a bright future ahead. But in the late autumn of 2007, Jennifer's life came to a sudden and tragic end. In a case that would shake her community to its core, the disappearance. It all began on a chilly Friday evening. Jennifer attended a small get-together with close friends, something she did often. Friends later recalled that she laughed, joked, and seemed perfectly normal that night. When the gathering ended, she said her goodbyes and walked toward her apartment just a few blocks away. That short walk was supposed to take only 10 minutes. But Jennifer never made it home. The following morning, Jennifer's employer raised concern when she failed to show up for work. Known for her punctuality and dedication, Jennifer's absence was immediately suspicious. When family members couldn't reach her phone, panic set in. Within hours, police were contacted, and an official missing persons case was opened. The search began swiftly. Flyers were posted across Manchester. Appeals went out on local news channels. And volunteers combed the neighborhoods where Jennifer was last seen. Police interviewed her friends and colleagues, but no immediate leads surfaced. Then came a chilling discovery. About a week later, dog walkers stumbled upon Jennifer's handbag and mobile phone near an abandoned industrial site on the outskirts of town. Her house keys were also found scattered nearby. For investigators, this changed everything. It suggested foul play, not a voluntary disappearance. Suspicion quickly fell on Jennifer's former partner. The two had ended their relationship months earlier, and friends described the breakup as tense and bitter. There were reports of heated arguments, and Jennifer had even confided in a close friend that she sometimes felt unsafe. But while police questioned him extensively, there wasn't enough evidence to make an arrest. The investigation dragged on for months with no major breakthrough. For Jennifer's family, every day felt like an eternity, clinging to the hope that she might still be alive. The breakthrough nearly a year later, that hope was tragically shattered. In September 2008, a construction crew working near a derelict warehouse made a horrifying discovery. Beneath rubble and debris lay human remains. Forensic testing confirmed the worst fears. It was Jennifer Gledhill. The recovery of her body breathed new life into the investigation. Forensic specialists meticulously examined the site, collecting fibers, soil samples, and fragments of evidence. What they found began to point squarely back to Jennifer's ex-partner. Fibers from the interior of his car matched fibers on Jennifer's clothing. Additionally, analysis of his phone records placed him near the industrial site on the night Jennifer disappeared. The confession. Even with mounting evidence, police needed something stronger to secure a conviction. That breakthrough came unexpectedly when a man who had shared a prison cell with Jennifer's ex came forward. According to him, the suspect had boasted about getting rid of Jennifer and hiding her body where no one would find it. This testimony, combined with the forensic evidence, was enough for prosecutors to move forward. The suspect was arrested and charged with Jennifer's murder. The trial was emotional and grueling. Jurors listened as forensic experts detailed how Jennifer had been attacked and how her body had been concealed. Friends testified about the violent arguments that marked the end of her relationship. And Jennifer's family sat through it all, forced to relive the nightmare of her disappearance. The defense tried to argue that the evidence was circumstantial, but the combination of forensic links, witness testimony, and the chilling jailhouse confession painted a damning picture. In the end, the jury returned a unanimous verdict: guilty of murder. The judge sentenced him to life in prison. Aftermath for Jennifer's family: the verdict brought justice, but not peace. They had lost a daughter, a sister, and a friend. They described Jennifer as someone who lit up every room she entered. A woman who cared deeply about her students and always put others first. Her case left a lasting mark on Manchester. It highlighted the dangers of domestic violence, a crime often hidden behind closed doors until it explodes into tragedy. Jennifer's story became a warning, urging others not to ignore the signs of toxic and abusive relationships. Even today, years later, her memory lives on, not just in the verdict that held her killer accountable, but in the lives of the students she inspired and the community that continues to remember her. Closing the case of Jennifer Gledhill is a haunting reminder of how quickly an ordinary night can turn into tragedy. Behind the headlines was not just another statistic, but a vibrant young woman whose life was stolen too soon. Her story continues to echo a call for awareness, justice, and remembrance.